Good morning, Andy Slawetsky here from Industry Analysts. I am joined today by Alfredo and Dominick of ecoprintQ in Florida, headquartered in Miami area in Florida. They're a big PaperCut reseller. They sell a bunch of other stuff as well. They're a big supporter of dealers in our channel. And good morning, guys. How are you today?
Good morning, Andy.
Hey, Andy. Good morning.
Good to see you. We've got Dominick in Tampa, and we've got Alfredo in the Miami area. We'll start with you, Alfredo. How's Miami these days?
Miami is very sunny. It's unbelievable that we're dealing with this situation, unfortunate. But first of all, I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to bring the message to our channel, our teams, and we're very happy to be here with you today.
Well, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. I'm sure you guys are slammed right now. Dominick, how's Tampa today?
Yeah, Tampa's great. The weather is incredible. If there's a place that I need to be quarantined, it is absolutely here.
All right, well, good to hear. Hopefully your families are well. How's the team doing? How are the ecoprintQ people faring? What's happening with them? What are you doing to keep them safe? I'm guessing maybe they're probably working from home, maybe they're not. Why don't you give me some updates on your people?
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
So I'll start and then you go, Dominick. No worries. Excited. Yes. Well, Andy, these are very challenging times, and during these times we need to make sure and learn how to accommodate new ways of working together. Yeah. Our number one priority is the safety of our team. I mean, through this unfortunate crisis of COVID-19, we have been presented with scenarios that we never thought were even possible, where we have to come together as a community, and basically the economy is halted because of we're putting ourselves as a priority. So we have to ensure that we continue to, comply with all the policies from our government officials and get through this together as a team. Our priority number one is the safety of our team. And Dominick will talk a little bit more about what we've done to ensure that. Then we also care about our eco partners, and we hope that they are coping with this crisis and they are also finding ways to working together and be stronger by the time we finish all this. I think that's going to be really important. And then we also want to ensure business continuity. So we're doing some things and taking some measurements to be flexible and help with the business of all the resellers that we service, to make sure that they continue providing high quality service to their customers. So we want to make sure that not only the business challenges that we face today are important, but also the social challenges and the emotional challenges. It doesn't matter what we put in place, and it's going to be hard for us to try to convey messages and try to put together different tasks and initiatives if our people, our teams are not committed with a common purpose that we can all work as a team and we can all go through this together and be stronger by the time we finish with this crisis.
Dominick, anything to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to key in a little bit on what Alfredo said in terms of our new initiative of working from home. So pretty much about 95% of our staff are currently working from home. And fortunately 30% of our staff previously worked from home. Therefore, so we had the technology in place to support the work at home initiative policy. But what we did is, most importantly, is we took a step back and we said, okay, that other 65% that is now faced with the new environment of working at home, what is the impact? So internally, as a leadership team, we've built some business continuity plans based around that. So as a leadership team, we share a weekly write-up. And this weekly write-up is really focused on one topic that addresses a challenge we currently face, or one would face from working from home. And this week, and obviously provide solutions around that topic. So this week's topic was, to the employees, interruptions. So what does that look like? We send out a letter that, spells out, the possible interruptions you'll have working from home, because obviously, as Alfredo said, it's a new thing to employees, and we can't assume that they know how to deal with those challenges, right? So we don't want to bombard them with a bunch of information all at once, but what we want to do is we want to space it out weekly, give them a topic and a solution on how to address it. And we also host a 30-minute company-wide meeting every day, and this allows all the employees to connect, communicate, ask questions, and discuss anything on their mind related COVID-19 policies, as well as the new challenge or the new environment of working from home.
Well, that's awesome. It's a lot to think about. You were fortunate that you did already have that model in place. You mentioned you kind of had that set up already. Are you using your technology company, your collaboration company? You sell software. Are you using your own products in this process? Are you discovering some of the benefits that maybe you didn't even realize were part of the PaperCut and some of the other programs that you guys are selling?
Yep. So yeah, good question. And yes, we are. So one of the key features that we're leveraging, that we've always leveraged for these stay-at-home workers, is monitoring and tracking activity based on reporting and printing and things of that nature. As well as we've also started looking at how implementing an area in PaperCut called Q Docs, right? So an area in PaperCut that allows us to send out our announcements and have a mechanism for that announcement, or the employee always to be able to make sure they're looking at the current and latest announcement, and then look at an archive of previous announcements, so they can always go back to it and not have to search their email chain or anything of that nature. Yeah.
Wow. So your clients are essentially the dealers, the resellers of a lot of the software. Most of them are I think our office equipment resellers, dealers, we typically call them imaging dealers. You support them not just in the US, but Latin America. You're all over the place. How has it been for you to support these dealers during this time with everybody, with all the chaos? Have you come up with some new programs? Have you had to tweak what you're offering? Have you changed some of the things that you're focusing on right now because of the current conditions? And are dealers coming to you for different types of help than maybe they had previously?
Well, Andy, we're all dealing with this situation at the same time. I mean, this has been a crisis that has made us rethink what we do. Fortunately, I think about 90% of the installations that we would do for resellers in the US and Latin America were always done remotely. So what we have done recently is modify our programs to say, we want to contribute, we want to be part of the solution as well. So we're offering 4 hours of professional services for remote installations. So that way resellers don't feel like they have to send their technicians over in a situation where they want to keep compliance with social distancing. And we are accommodating in that sense. We're also being very flexible with our resellers in a sense that they don't have to worry if they order a product today, whether or not the expiration time of their support package is going to be the moment they order the product. So we're willing to change that period of time so they don't feel committed to a certain time of the year to start and finish their contract. We know that companies out there are going to be making changes to their current scenarios with contracts and service commitments. We want to be part of that. So those are 2 examples of what we're doing. In the other hand, it's really interesting how we're already seeing results and positive results from initiatives that Dominick and their team have taken in certifications and training. So we're promoting and telling dealers, let's go ahead and handle things today that we normally don't have time to do, or that we put on the back burner because we have other priorities right now. if there is one thing that I'm going to be emphasizing on is let's make sure that we go through this crisis together. So when we get out of it, we're stronger as a company, we're stronger as a partner. So sales and certification trainings are taking off. We just got numbers from PaperCut yesterday where we already met the same percentage of training and certifications that we did for the entire year of 2019. So we're seeing a
in March.
Yeah, and it's only March. So now we're seeing how the response is being from dealers, and we want to take advantage of that and say, yes, we can do this. We can get better prepared. We can do continued education on new versions of the product. We can learn more. Your teams can be more prepared. So when this is over, because we know this is going to be over, then we can say, we can reflect how we deal with it, and we can reflect in the benefits that we took out of it.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like the flexibility and some of these special adjustments to your programs, is right in line with what these guys need. And from the interviews I've done with some of these other dealers, that's what they're asking for is patience and specialized help. And it's like you alluded to, it's a crazy time right now with this crisis, and we've all got to kind of just do what we need to do to get it done. Whether that means to what you guys are doing, to your credit of maybe, it sounded like you said, maybe I'm mishearing it, but giving away some product and services right now, worrying about billing and taking care of that at the, down the road when things settle down. Commendable, very commendable to you guys. So I want to check in with you guys in a couple more weeks, see what the progress is like, see how you're doing. Hopefully we'll be getting a little further away from the situation and start putting it behind us. Maybe not, but thanks for all you guys are doing, and I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. Anything you want to add or say before we get going?
No, I just want to thank you personally from taking the time also and keeping this communication going. I think this is going to be very positive and fantastic for everyone to be a community, and there's, the social interactions that you're promoting are key for the success through this process. Okay, Dominic?
Thank you.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it any better, Alfredo. And Andy, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys. It was great seeing you. I miss seeing everybody. So it's, we probably should have seen each other about 2 or 3 times this spring by the end. And, so at least we can do it this way. And you guys take care. Have a great weekend, and we'll chat soon. Stay safe.
All right. Cheers.
Bye, guys.